Hi, welcome to Formitize. This video is to give you an overview of the management portal. We have a completely separate video on the Formitize app. This video concentrates on the management portal. Now please remember that the portal itself is customizable, so this is just an example of the sorts of features that you can include. Across the top here, this is the dashboard now, the front page. We have a map which shows the jobs as they're being done. You can click on it to see the detail of that particular job. The next module is the email and bounce log, so very easy to track the successful delivery and status of any emails that are being generated through the system. So if a technician puts a wrong email address in and the email bounces, then you'll have a record of it here to correct. Total forms submitted by agents, just a useful way of tracking orders being placed by agents in a particular month, for example. You get a snapshot of exactly what's going on. And then the last 10 submitted forms just gives you visibility of recent activity. So you can click on those individually to go straight into that form, or you can go in and view all submitted forms. The module that we've got at the bottom here is the photo stream. Now this is a really powerful tool. As the technicians are taking photos in the field using the form, those photos are appearing in a live photo stream here. You can click on those and see details. A really powerful tool for things like competitor analysis or maintenance work, where the technician takes a before shot and an after shot and submits, so that from the management portal you get a really good idea of what's going on. We can also tag these photos with any field that are in the forms. Things like job number, date, time, location, user, etc. can all be tagged against the photos, and they're available to be searched later. So we'll come back to that as well. Alright, so that's just a snapshot of an example dashboard. We'll move across the top here in the menu items, and I'll just explain the different features that are available. Within the Forms section, you can view your existing forms. You can build new forms using our drag and drop form builder. You can manage the different templates. You can start or resume a form in the web browser. You can view your submitted forms. You can use this section to integrate with other solutions such as zero accounting packages, etc. And then you can view your email logs in more detail and search previously sent emails, etc. So we'll go through these in separate videos, but this really is all about just giving you an overview of how the system works. So I've just selected submitted forms. This gives you an overview of all the forms that have been submitted. You can go through and view them under the different search criteria. We also have integrated workflows, so you can go through and change the status and trigger different actions and events based on different status settings. And of course you can click through and see the original form. Now if you do go through and click an original form to have a look, you'll see that it comes up in edit mode. So we can enable, if you wanted to be able to edit submitted forms. You might want to correct spelling mistakes from the technicians, etc. You can go through and edit any of the information that's available in the app can now be edited in this format. You can view signatures, etc. You can then hit View PDF, and that will show you the PDF that's been designed or created to go with this form, and essentially see what the customer will see. Now from this section you can also convert a previously completed form into a new job. You can also export as CSV or XML straight from these buttons. So that's the form side. Within the resources, now resources is a very powerful eLibrary of company documents, and within the solution you can upload a particular document. You can create your own folders and call them whatever you like, fully customizable. And it means that by uploading a document here in the management portal, it will sync to your field users and web users' devices. So anybody in the field will always have the latest versions of everything. Fantastic for safety policies, for pricing matrices, for new catalogs, anything where you want to ensure that everybody has the latest copies of everything. It includes, when you're adding a new resource, it includes the ability to add a resource name, put it into the right folder, add a version number. You can also add expiry dates, and they'll be monitored, and then a description of the resource document. So just a really powerful document management solution. Equally powerful is our job solution. Now this includes a a full importer where you can upload a CSV file, for example, of 1,000 jobs ready to manage and schedule. It has a recurring profile where if you're doing repetitive work, you can set a full profile around doing a job at 2 p.m. every second Thursday of the month, for example. It also has a very powerful cloud-based scheduler. Now, I won't go through that now. There's a full separate video on the scheduler, and it's really worth seeing. You can add, move, and manage your people. It's all in real time. It color codes based on the status of the job. It has full GPS mapping to record locations and reschedule for maximum efficiency. You can add multiple people to the job, and you can also schedule assets. So in addition to managing your people, you can manage your assets and ensure that the right people have the right equipment for the job. So please see the separate video on the scheduler. Within the Tools section, you're able to build your own CSV reports instantly with literally just a few clicks. So you select the form that you want to report on. You select the date range. So I want to run a timesheet report for a certain week, for example, and hit update. It goes and builds that report for you and is immediately downloadable. So it creates the report, puts all the times and dates in. You can go and manipulate this report to customize it again very easily. All of the fields that are in the form can become a heading for this report. And so very easily you can add and remove columns until you're happy with it. Once you've got it right and it's a report that you're going to use again in the future, you can save it as a preset template. So the next time you come in, you just select the date range and grab the preset report, and that generates a CSV for you. Save it to disk and you can do whatever you like. So it's a very powerful way of being able to report with just a few clicks on any single field of information that's being collected in your forms. Other tools that we've got here is the ability to build advanced reports, and that's pulling multiple information from date ranges in creating reports that can look however you want it to. And then we have the photo search function where, as I mentioned earlier, you can tag the photos as they're being taken in the form, and this is the area where you then can search and identify photos from previous jobs. The database section, obviously we can integrate fully with internal and external databases, so this is the area that we manage these. And finally there's the user section where you can just add and manage your users in the system. Okay, so that's a very quick overview of the core features of the management portal. Please see the other videos both on the app and on the specific features within the management portal so you fully understand the value of what you have here. Thanks very much for your time.